Put the foot. Is we live? Is we live? Okay, yeah, there we go. Let's show up. Oh, dang, I can't put that over there. Put it up. We leave that here. Let me pop over. Let's start. Hey, OVO, what's good? How about that time? Yes, sir, Dwayne. What's good? Listen, I'm about to, I got some stuff. We still waiting. Where is that? Still waiting. Hold on, let me pull up my TikTok. Damn it, it's on here. Let me close that. Hold up. Big Shot, what's good? King Doe, what's good, my boy? Yo, Zen, showing. No, they my Zen. This is damn my desktop. No damn Zen. Ricky, what's good? Good morning. JD, what's good? Brian, what's good? Kuba, what's good? ProPLAY 2 better be, will be better. We'll see. I don't know. You already pre-ordered? I ain't pre-ordered yet. Dougie, what's good? Timeski, yeah, sir. Yeah, Timski, not Timeski. I don't know why I said Timeski. Yes, sir. What's going on, Timski? Dwayne, how you been? I've been good. Kobe, what's good? What the fuck? I had an update on TikTok already again. I just had an update yesterday when I turned it on. Oh, let me do this. 2K sucks. She gonna look exact same, Messer. We gonna find out. We gonna find out. All right, hold up. Hold up. I gotta go. Damn, I'm doing like a bunch of stuff at the same time. All right, hold on. Let me put TikTok over here. Okay. And then I wanna go live on TikTok. Nope. Nope, I don't want to do that. Yeah, 2K, 20. Whatever. Where is? Hold up. If I miss y'all, I'm still in the process trying to find. Here we go. Getting my TikTok stream up. Oh no, this one. More backspace that. Hold on, give me one quick second. Oh man. And then I got something for y'all. I can get this on here. Okay, there we go. Let me get that out of there. And then let me put this in here. Hold up. Almost done, almost done. Hold up. There we go. Go live. Okay, here we go. Definitely ain't pre-ordered that shit. We in here with Sniper, my boy. What's good? Logan. What's good? Here go the okay. And then all right, I got this here. Pull this out. All right, so what I'm about to put on right now, I found a very recent interview of Ronnie 2K on the exit living room thing. So while we waiting on there, I'm gonna put this on. They said in 10 minutes, but they gonna do a countdown to their trailer, so it probably won't actually start until 10 o'clock my time, 11 o'clock y'all time. But let me put this up. Hold up. Let me get this up. If I can get it up. I want it to go away. There we go. Oh, I got my headphones. I can't hear shit. Got the dip. All right, Sniper. Appreciate you coming through. I thought you were playing it. Nah, I wasn't playing it. I wish I would. Why can I not hear that?
I'll be right back.
Oh, I know why can I not hear nothing. Oh damn, my other headphones in the what's name?
He's pretty happy his rating.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all hold up. Let me see.
I was just saying on the elevator up here when
I'm gonna let this run.
Remember that Maxim party we went to?
And then I gotta go get my headphones. Oh damn, my headphones in my wife's car. Well, I got my earbuds.
Just star since then. He's gone about me. Doesn't call me anymore. He doesn't write. I'm not kidding. What I'm actually saying is like it's amazing what his career has become, and I'm proud of you, Joshy.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, we actually a big part of what I was doing here yesterday was giving all the rookies their 2K ratings. So
what was
all
your
the rookies got their rating.
Oh.
I think I remember.
70.
It was a 70.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've leveled up a little bit.
It's like a gold, or on my team was that bronze back in the day.
Ooh, damn.
Yeah,
Gold.
I think it's a bronze.
now.
I think it's a bronze.
Pretty good. Oh,
Yeah.
man. But Ronnie, I have a question for you because I was really excited about the new cover.
Yeah.
Got Asia Wilson.
Can y'all hear it? It might be kind of low.
Debate is always
Let me turn it up a little bit.
and Clark, but we got to give flowers to Asia Wilson.
I mean, Asia built this.
I'm about to say.
I mean,
yeah.
she built this franchise.
That nigga for years. Low, okay. Let me turn it up. Turn it up a little bit.
But
Turn it up a little more.
I think she's extremely excited that it was this year with all the attention. Finally, that the W has much deservedly.
Actually, why am I turning it up here? I don't want to turn it up here.
Really excited for her.
Let me leave this down. Let me turn it up.
Monday we were celebrating the cover, and she was just so ecstatic.
Ooh,
and I mean,
that's a
she
big
had
jump.
voiced that she had wanted it for so long, and when she did her interview before seeing me earlier that day, of course she cussed out my name and said this took way too long, and then
Come on,
I'm so happy for her, and we finally made that happen.
No, I'm really happy because I see that there's much more of, solid attention on the W and also the NBA. And I know Josh, I've seen several NBA players go to WNBA games and stuff like that. And so, how's that camaraderie? It seems like there's, a really good support system between WNBA players and NBA players.
Yeah, for sure. Because I think the biggest thing with us is obviously we know the game in and out, and we respect each other's style. We respect each other's game for the most part. A lot of people that don't watch the WNBA game, they don't realize how skilled some of these ladies are. So I think for us, we respect it, we push it. Because at the end of the day, if you love basketball, just the game of basketball, you'll love the WNBA. And I think obviously now they're getting, more and more recognition. But like you said, it's not just the Caitlin Clarks, the Angel Reese. It's like Asia she's been a dog in the league for a long time. So it's, MVP, you got, Stewie. Obviously we got Sabrina out in New York. So it's just, you got so many, ladies that are skilled, that are top in their craft.
I mean, you got even OG Cheryl Swoop. You got to give credit to even Maya Moore when she was in the league, right? It's just been amazing to just see it progress and grow. And for you two,
y'all can't even see it.
And then also, for as women, seeing just this expansion. How do you guys feel about that?
I'm so stoked on seeing women in sports, in gaming in general, grow and just thrive, and people are accepting and being really welcoming, like you guys have been. It's such a beautiful thing because women can do some incredible stuff.
Being fake.
It gives me so much joy.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the females and MyPlayer, on the park.
Yeah.
Ronnie.
2K25,
you hear that?
I mean, listen, pull up to the park with the ladies and get some go streaks, So, hey, is that
a possibility?
I have no comment.
You guys see the body language?
Where video trailer? Word, J Mac, please, God. Hey, appreciate you, Justin.
Well, could you answer this question from Jordan about how do you guys go about choosing the NBA covers, NBA 2K covers?
Yeah, I always say that there's 3 ways. One,
bet on this.
It's authentic, meaning they actually play the game. I mean, I was having conversations with Jason the other day about how he played it at 11, and I got to know me through the video game at first, and then now has become an NBA champion so many years later, and now is on the cover. That 14-year kind of journey.
I was on the page.
Moment. So it's really authentic. You got to play the game. You got to be good at it. Devin Booker last year won the ESPN Players Tournament a few years ago that we did during COVID. So he was obviously good at the game. The other thing that we're looking for is like upward trajectory. Like, do we believe that you guys are going to be successful in this year or years to come? We've had a really good track record of that.
Bro, what the
then,
fuck
like,
is going on?
Either a game or marketing feature that aligns with why we want to work with you. And this year, much like most years, there is. I can't get into it, but like, you know, we are trying to align who we work with the story that we're trying to tell with 2K25.
You know, this trailer just gonna show some cinematic step back with the hand sweat.
Listen, you're the guest, and I just want to say thank you for coming.
Where my
But
food
I
at?
do have to say, I'm like 2 ratings too low. Two
There we
ratings.
go.
I don't mind. 77 is still a good rating.
It'd be
79,
crazy.
I feel
People be still so worried about their ratings.
I think
To me.
79 last year.
Weren't you an 80 at some point?
Either 79 or 80 last
That
year.
was like a couple years ago. You got to an 80.
I jumped. I know I had a card that was like an 84 or 85
sure you had
on
a
my
Galaxy
team.
Opal.
I had a Galaxy Opal too, which was good.
Yeah.
But I think I was like 77. I wasn't mad at it.
You're a couple points low.
I'm just 2 points too low.
You know, I've never joined one of these and somebody comes on and says, I'm a couple points too high.
I would tell you.
I'm waiting for that stream.
If I was an 81, I would tell you.
Josh,
I might be up there, Dave.
If I was an 81 right now, I would have said, all right, I'll take 2 points down. I'll be honest.
Hey, Damon, what's good? Do you think it's going to be the same game as 2K24?
I'm 83.
I don't know.
Well, listen,
I don't know. I do feel.
This is your chance. You may not be able to, change the ratings, but you guys are gonna get a chance to play against Ronnie.
I do feel like 2K23 and 24 was different. Gameplay was different. Yeah, some of the moves, few of the moves was like similar, but it definitely felt different. Yeah. Did you call her? I told her she'd have had you out there. I could have picked you up a long time ago. Now I'm streaming. Hold on, let me call her. Oh my God. Hold on, let me play this back again. Hold on, give me a second. Damn this stuff.
Oh, we can get it.
We're playing 2-minute games.
Yeah, short game.
I'm letting you know I'm the only one that probably should play you here.
I want to see this.
That's actually true. He's the best so far.
Prime time.
he's playing
he's
for
very-
one
he's very-
I didn't
overall.
want to tell him
Barely,
that, but
Ronnie.
it's true.
I'm number one
That's the
overall.
wager. He's playing for one overall.
Listen, I'd bet a 1 overall point on the game. I'd say 76 if I lose, or I'd go 74
And
if I
if he
lose.
loses, let's put a spread on it. Put a point, like how much you're gonna beat him by, and then if you
Hell,
don't
what do I
get
get
that-
when I win, by the way?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Like you gotta lose
that's
some
what-
points.
You have to say,
what do you want,
you have to say what you want. You have to.
You gotta
I'm
lose
one.
some points.
The community, they're always like, would I beat you, Ronnie? Would I do this? And then I beat them, and then they're like, I was like, what do I...
You
That's all you
can
get.
get
Where do you live
a
in
Oh, by the
Hornets
way, is
tickets.
there SNES back there?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Where do you live?
Great.
What
system?
I don't know if you can say it. Where do you live during the season?
What's that?
Where do you live during the season?
I split time between Northern and Southern California.
You can do Charlotte. Charlotte.
NBA 2K23 is miles better than 24. It's smooth, fluid. The CPU wasn't making everything like 2K22 everything. About 24 the garbage, respectfully.
You know what's crazy? All this slander is gonna be.
Oh my
we're gonna look
God,
back
let
at
me
this
see
slander like in a
something,
year or
man.
two, and you're gonna be like, dang, like I'm eat my words.
Listen.
You know who I was just with was B. Miller.
He just FaceTimed me just
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
2 seconds ago.
Wait,
Should I call him?
young guy.
Oh, wait. Well, if you're going to call,
Like,
hold on.
literally
We gotta,
just-
we gotta,
Dang
we
it,
gotta
man.
let everyone know, because Ronnie can't be the only one getting tickets to home openers, right?
yeah.
Like, also our
how's he
audience
gonna
has to
FaceTime me
as
and then
well.
hang up on me?
Reminding everyone,
rude.
we
That's
still
rude.
have this sweepstake to share with all of you guys. Friends at Head Count brought to you. Good to vote. Sweepstake. It's all for basketball fans, and also if you're not a basketball fan, that's completely okay. Like I said, it's simple. It's 90 seconds. Does not take that long. You will be able to enter for a trip and 2 tickets to any pro basketball home opener this year. The most important thing is we gotta get you guys registered to vote. And the second great thing is you get to go see a basketball game for free. Isn't that great?
Or you can give it to a friend.
Yeah, or you can give it to your friend, your
Great
mom, your
gift.
pops, your
Really
grandma,
nice
your
gift.
dog. I don't care, whoever you want to, right? But if you're not eligible or if you're not interested in voting, we still want you to enter because you'll get some election alerts.
2K14, 2K17, 2K23 is the best 2K, if you ask me.
And make sure in the chat.
I had more fun.
Good to vote.
I definitely had more fun
I was about to say, when we were talking about before, with
playing
Ronnie,
2K23 than I did on 2K24. I do like 2K24, but I had more fun.
That's just you need. You gotta figure out what you need, and then we'll talk later.
He loves kicks.
I do love kicks.
I'm a Jordan guy.
Are you?
He's a fashionable guy.
Oh, actually, if I need something there.
Ooh,
maybe.
that's a good. What size are you? 13? 15. Dang, 15. You're bigger. Damn, bigger than
they keep me around.
Oh my gosh.
I look like one of you guys.
I'm up 14, 15. So that's what I'm saying. Technically, you can raid my closet, technically.
Oh, damn.
13.
I got some
Take a
gas.
picture of our feet together right now.
I got like 425 shoes right now, and counting. So
You got 700.
you have 700?
Damn.
700 pairs? Shoes? Oh my
Listen,
god.
go ahead and grab that mic and
Because
smack
people
me in the
don't-
head with it.
So you got 700. You said
But see,
400?
Jordan Brand is just like making it rain for Grant over there. I gotta get on that plug. That's
So
what
listen,
That's
There's
what I
a
want.
phone call away. That's what I'm saying. You can play for 2 overalls. That's one pair of kicks. I was to say.
Dang.
I don't know what pair of kicks you would want. Though.
Oh, so
you
if
probably
you-
have everything
so
you
if
think
you
of.
win-
With
He gets
700, I think he has every
got
area.
I see you, J Mac, with the haircut. Look like J.R. Smith from the side. Appreciate you, Marie.
Man.
I'm sorry, man. I got
It's carpet.
freaking family stuff going on, y'all, in the background. So I'm trying to solve it
Wanted.
while I'm here at the house and not have to end
You have
stream.
a shoe that you're
What's your grill?
You know what's funny? The grill that I want is probably something that I probably could easily like. I've always dreamt of like remember when Galaxy phone pauses were a thing back in the day.
Oh yeah.
You know they're coming back, right?
Yeah, they're coming back.
Yeah.
So like that's the one that I would say, but I want the OG version because when I was in like I think it was in high school or middle school when it came out.
Yeah, I think it was
one of
high
the
school.
two.
Yeah.
And I remember they came out and there was like shootings at my local mall and stuff like that.
No,
Like,
they
that
used to
was
be
Jeez.
waiting
that was
outside for
Jeez.
shoes
Phones
to be
and
real.
phones were real back then. So like that's the one
J's
pair of
too,
shoes
just
that I
like-
would say it's a Nike shoe, but it's one pair of shoes that I look back to. I'm like I wish I would have gotten those.
Original OG.
And the Weatherman KD4s.
Yeah, it was hard.
Those are sick.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
And the Nerfs. The Nerfs is like the holy grail.
Crazy.
for me.
Those are just that's my childhood dream. I could probably go purchase them, but it's just people are taxing nowadays for shoes.
Oh god.
It's
Can make a
so
living.
expensive.
I'm not afraid to do this on stream, but my only issue, to be honest, is that I have another meeting at like 2, so that's my only
Makes
problem.
sense.
Okay.
That's
Is it
30
far?
minutes.
Is it far?
As far as
We're 2-minute quarters.
Yeah, it's on the other side of the strip.
2-minute quarters wouldn't give it justice because I could win in like he could have 10 and I could have 11,
Yeah,
and then
2-minute quarters is
it's
a
rough.
tough time to like.
That's fair.
But when I do this,
Future time.
it's
Future
kind of
date.
like Rocky versus Apollo
Thank you.
private gym.
Nobody
knows.
That could be
That'd be
a
great.
nice,
That'd be a nice
series,
little-
Ronnie.
In
Only
private.
people don't know
You can
Play
really
players and for overall points, and then that could.
That actually
Yeah,
could be good.
What have I always said? You probably remember this back in the day when it became a famous line I once said. The ratings are too sacred.
Yeah.
You probably know where that comes from.
Yeah.
I'll do my justice on the court, just like a Hassan Whiteside back in the day.
Exactly.
You know, I'm trying to get my 2K rating up. That's what
Oh
I'm
man. Oh man.
Ooh, sheesh. I played 2K. Was it 6? I think it was.
You remember who was on the cover?
I remember who was on the cover of 8. Yeah, I remember on the cover of 8.
Easy.
Eight's
That
Chris
was like.
Paul.
8 was easy because that's the one that's most memorable.
Well, I remember that was my first year at 2K.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, it's so funny how many people say 8 was the first one, and I was like, that was my first contribution.
Hold on, y'all got get to the trailer.
I remember.
This is
And it's funny because I played for CP3 later on.
hold up. Where is
That
my?
was like the one I remember to this day. I had 2K
Oh,
first
man.
original version. I actually have it back at home. I still have the copy.
The Dreamcast one.
This is.
Oh my God, Dreamcast.
6 was my first.
that over here.
because It was like I was in a.
This is not the what's the name. They hadn't actually.
Yes.
Was it
Unless my shit just ain't working right.
To get all the achievements, and I sweated that.
2K 6 KG?
Because
No, 2K
6 and 7 was Shaq.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh my God, my shit just been acting stupid.
But that's right.
Hold up, man. My fault, y'all. Hold up, man.
4 on the original Xbox.
I got.
I was
fucking
not
life.
well off.
Oh my God. Hold up, y'all. I done missed the goddamn what's the name.
All right. There it is, the gameplay. But Evan, we're gonna get to
sorry,
that in
y'all.
a second. I feel like I seen something at the end, the very, very, very end of that trailer that talked about something about an early tip-off. What is that exactly? Like, help us
My
out,
son
man.
is sitting at the
I'm
fucking
pretty sure they saw it too.
pool.
Yep, I see you all talking about
Hold
it
on, man.
already.
Give me
You
one
did
sec, give me
see it
one
at
sec.
the end of the trailer there. We are excited to announce early tip-off for NBA 2K25. We have been patiently waiting to be able to tell you about this. So the way it works is if you purchase NBA 2K25 before September 6th, you can play up to 2 days early on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One, and PC. And if you have already pre-ordered NBA 2K25 on those compatible platforms, you will automatically receive early tip-off, and it is applicable to all editions of the game, as you can see there on your screen. So again, if you pre-order NBA 2K25 before September 6th on PlayStation, Xbox, and PC, you can play it up to 2 days early from September 4th.
That's tough. That's tough. That's pretty fire, man. I didn't even know nothing about that. I just happened to see that at the end of the trailer. What's going on? But now that's cool, man. We got that early tip off. That's super fire. But I think we're going to be talking about the courtside report, and we definitely want to talk about what we just saw in the gameplay.
Yeah, you know what? Because we just talked about early tip-off, why don't we run that gameplay trailer one more time before we get into all the details with the Courtside Report blog and all the gameplay, the new features for this year. So let's run that trailer one more time, especially if people are just tuning in now.
They playing. Hell yeah, I made some millions on my tours. Hell yeah, I made some millions on my merch too. I got yellow diamonds, Super Saiyan Goku. Deed, only killers on Pro Tools. Old lame, I ain't got no juice. Old lame, I ain't got no motion. Means I flexing on you like I'm Hulk Hogan. Let's go get some money. They still trying to figure out who I am. Put diamonds in my teeth. I be Louis down with Jordans on my feet. Messed up in your yard like trick or treat. You better play your cards right, you better not ever reach. First train over here, I push you underneath. Yeah, I ripped that 5, but I push you 6 feet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, this is what I'm talking about, Evan. This right here is what I'm talking about. Super excited. We've seen a bunch of stuff in the trailer that we're going to go over in the courtside report as well. But I just want to point out, I seen Ronnie in the trailer. Ronnie looked kind of cold celebrating with Bron. That was probably, for me at least, one of the biggest highlights of the trailer. What was your favorite part of it?
You can't take mine. That's what I was gonna say, Stacks. And that is what the chat is saying.
And I knew it.
I see them saying Bronny lobbing it up to LeBron. They saw that as well at the end. So yes, we did get to include it. You can see his face scan and all. Looks very awesome. But I think everybody wants to know even more about gameplay, right? Everybody's saying, oh, you only showed a trailer. Well, we do have more. Don't worry. It is that time of year where we know all of you want to hear from Mike Wang. So, Stacks, do you know where Mike is right now?
I actually don't. I'm gonna go check his Twitter right quick to see if Mike is What am I doing, man? I forgot. I got the button. I got the special button. All I gotta do is hit the button. Hold on. Let me. Bam. There you go. Woo! There go the man, the myth, the legend, Mike Wang.
What's up, Mike?
Yes, sir.
Thanks so much.
Mike, how are you, man? For the people that don't know, and come on, how can you know? Mike is our gameplay director for NBA 2K. Mike, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Thanks so much for having me on stream. I'm going to be on very often, so it's cool.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The concept team is our dev team is working hard on 2K25. We're still putting finishing touches on it, but we're super excited to finally get to show some of that off today.
Yep, we are as well. So we were told for this year's Courtside Reports, you actually talked to Alexis and LD2K recently about what everyone can expect in NBA 2K25. So what was that like, and how does it feel to finally be able to share some of the awesome stuff you and the team have been working on for the past year?
Oh, it feels great. I mean, like days like today and launch day are two of our favorite days of the year because, the dev team, we're in our little dev cave, heads down, working hard on the game all year long. And today is the day we finally get to show it off to the fans and get to hear feedback. And so it's super exciting for us. But like you said, myself and a few other devs, we talked to Alexis and Chris on doing some Courtside Report videos. So we get to talk about all the stuff that's coming out in different areas of the game. So yeah, super excited to see how people like the news that's coming out.
Sounds good. Producers, I see the chat saying the music is too loud. They can't hear Mike. So let's tune that down a little bit. But yeah, no, it's awesome to hear. Stacks?
So Mike, man, I know the people want to know this. And by people, I also include myself. What was your favorite new gameplay feature?
I'm sorry, y'all, man.
Man, that one's really hard. I feel like this year it's been one of the most exciting year-over-year upgrades in gameplay that we've had in a long time. But I'm going to have two things. Can I say two things? All right.
Yeah, for sure.
Go for it.
My two things are going to be the new dribble engine, which we're excited to talk about and show fans how that came together. My second one is going to be rhythm shooting. So I won't say too much about it right now, but it's a fun way to play the game.
Okay.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see it. We're about to talk more about all that, and I'm sure the chat cannot wait either. Before we let you go, everyone is going to have so many things they want to ask you about every year, Mike. Are you going to be around answering questions as always?
Yep, as always. Ronnie let me out of social media prison today. I saw.
Didn't appear on the screen.
I'll be on X and Reddit and all over the place. And also, I think we're going to do some new stuff on Discord.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So right after the show, we're going to be opening up Discord questions on our official NBA 2K Discord, which you should have joined already. Let's be real. Why haven't you joined already? So if you haven't, there go the link right there, discord.gg/NBA2K. We're going to be opening up a channel on there for you guys to ask some questions, submit some questions about gameplay, and maybe Mike will be able to answer some of your questions. So make sure you come with them banger questions, man. Don't waste his time.
Yeah, absolutely. Can't wait to hear all the questions and looking forward to answering as many as I can. Shout out to the gameplay team real quick. All the engineers, all the producers, the game analysts have been working hard all year long to put this game together. So we're excited for you all to see it. Get your questions out there. I know there's going to be a lot of questions, and I gotta get back to work. We're still got a couple weeks before launch, and we're still putting the finishing touches on 2K25. So thanks for having me, and I'll talk to you guys soon.
All right. Thanks for taking the time to stop by, Mike, and we will see you next time. And then hopefully everybody's going to get to see you during some of those Q&As. Before we go into the Courtside Report, we do want to say everybody in the chat asking about things like MyTeam and MyCareer. That is going to come later. Today is all about gameplay and pro play on New Gen. So MyCareer, MyTeam, stick around in a couple weeks. That's not ready just yet. But for now, let's share the Courtside Report.
Yes, sir.
What did it say? I don't have a long.
You don't think Mike was mad at his pressed that button and brought him here, do you?
My top 3 2K. I ain't start playing 2K to 2K20.
I'm out of social jail this morning.
I don't have I don't know if I can really say. All right, here we go. Gameplay powered by ProPLAY.
Welcome to our first NBA 2K25 courtside report. Today we'll be talking about gameplay, which is powered by ProPLAY. I'm Alexis Morgan, and joining me today is gameplay director for NBA 2K25, Mike Wang. Mike, what's going on?
Oh, it's great to be here, Alexis. So
Appreciate you, Kyrie.
Exciting new technology that we introduced last year, and it allows us to take real NBA footage and translate that directly to the on-court gameplay. So it brings a whole new level of realism and authenticity to the gameplay experience.
So what can you tell us about the new dribble engine in NBA 2K25?
This is one of the most amazing upgrades that we've had to our engine, probably in 15 years. So this is a new dribble engine built from the ground up that takes basically all of these ProPLAY animations that we have, over 1,500 animations.
Hello?
And it dynamically creates all the
It ain't there
movements, all the
yet.
transitions that you need to make the dribble
Just
move
stand by and
exactly
wait.
where you want it to move. We've added 9,000 new ProPLAY animations to the game this year. A lot of them are shots, signature shots. So nearly every player in the league now has a signature shot. One of the cool things that we added was this feature called signature go-to shots. So if you remember in 2K24, you could flick the right stick up and you could do a little size-up sequence to get open, right? In 2K25, if you hold the right stick up, you can do a size-up sequence that branches directly into your jump shot. So it's a nice way to get open and get some shots off.
Let's say a player wants to recreate moves from their favorite NBA superstar. How does Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting do that?
Yeah, so Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting is probably one of my favorite features of the game because it's just a new way to play, a new way to shoot. So in the past, it's always been the same, right? You hold a button down, release it to get your shot off. With Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting, what you want to do is
talking about?
try to
Say
match
it.
the rhythm of the player's shot. So you pull the right stick down, and when he gets to his set point, you push the right stick up in rhythm with how he shoots in real life. So if you master rhythm shooting, you can actually be much better than someone who uses traditional, regular button shooting. If you're, just want to play casually, you're just picking up the game for the first time, put it on low, or put it on real player percentage, and just try to take good shots.
Oh.
And as you get better at the game,
Nah, he
you're
good.
gonna master your timing.
I ain't worried about
Bump up to
Kyrie.
high, and you're
Kyrie's
gonna
been
see
here
that
for a
you're
while.
gonna perform way better than you did with the other profiles. There's a new shot canceling feature. So what it allows you to do is to break out of any advanced shot. And just like the go-to shots we talked about, the signature go-to shots, you can break out at any time. So if you start one, you're holding the stick up, and then you see the defense collapse, or you see an opening, you can flick the right stick to do another move, to like chain out of it, or you can just throw the left stick and take a lay into the basket. It's like a way more robust hesitation feature.
Mike, you know the saying, offense wins games, but defense wins championships. So what does this mean in NBA 2K25?
Well, yeah, defense is a huge part of the game. It's something that's people don't always look at it as being the coolest part of the game, but it's the most important part, I think, to win games. So, there's a number of new defensive mechanics and upgrades to this year's system. One of my favorites is one we're calling the defensive movement system. And so if you're holding down the intense D trigger, you can slide left and right laterally or forward back even, and you can cut off the ball handler.
Kyrie, they about to time you out now.
And you do it at the right time, you can cause them to lose their dribble or pick up their dribble. If you're the on-ball, lockdown defender kind of guy, then that's the thing you want to master.
How can players level up and get that win in NBA 2K25?
Well, 2K25 this year is all about personalization and customization and accessibility. So whether you want to take on some of the new stuff we talked about, the advanced rhythm shooting mechanic, or if you're less familiar with 2K, there's a new feature called Learn 2K off the main menu where you can jump in, and whether you're a novice at the game or you've been playing for years, there's something for you to learn. There's a basic tutorial, advanced tutorials, controller mappings, there's mini games and drills and all kinds of just different ways to practice, learn plays, everything. So if you want to learn the game and get better at 2K, it's the first place you should go.
Thank you so much, Mike, for joining us today and talking through all of the new 2K25 gameplay features. I'm so excited to see how ProPLAY is evolving.
Well, thanks so much for having me, Alexis. And I want to give a big shout out and thank you to the 2K community. It's your feedback that helps us shape the game to be what it is today.
It's our feedback that helps shape the game today. If y'all didn't know neither,
yes sir, yes sir.
they got some information up that about the new ProPLAY and stuff for 2K25.
We
if
also
you
have the
you got
courtside
you know
report,
your
and
computer or something
I
next
just
to you or
want to know
something.
more about what's going on. You feel me? I heard NBA 2K25 is all about personalization, customization, and accessibility. So, Evan, I heard you got the answers. Share the answers
I
with
got
the
some
rest
of
of the
them,
class.
not all.
Evan, come on, man.
I got some answers. But yes, those items were a big focus for the dev team this year, and we are going to take
Another
you through the
disappointing year
highlights
on the
of
way.
the blog courtside report, which is also from our very own Mike Wang. So this is going to include some more details we know you all will be interested in particular. And just remember, again, as I keep saying it, this gameplay courtside report is about NBA 2K25 on new gen, which is for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. But with that said, let's pull up the webpage just so everybody knows what we're talking about. This is literally something you can go read yourself as well, but we want to kind of take you through the highlights before you do, and then once we do, you can go to the URL that you see here. We're going to put it in the chat later, and you read it again and again as you need. But this is going to be on the NBA 2K website. Actually, I believe it already is right now.
Damn, I just said it already.
The blog and the video you just watched. So Stacks, I think this is your first time seeing the full blog, right?
Courtside report.
Let's scroll through it together with
this ain't courtside report. What I got? Hold up.
Talk through it.
I'm trying to find a courtside report.
So first up, I want to know more about the ProPLAY animations, just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? We got to see it a little bit. We got to hear Mike talk about it a little bit. But it sounds like it's getting some big upgrades. And I'm sure just like the rest of the chat, you know, I want to know what's going on with that.
Yep. And again, just for everybody in the chat asking about MyTeam and MyCareer, that's not going to come today. Today is all about gameplay. So stick around for gameplay and then come back as we announce when MyCareer and MyTeam news come. But yes, ProPLAY animations. So the most important takeaway that I get from this blog is that there's 9,000 new ProPLAY animations. And as Mike just mentioned in the video, that is all directly translated from real-world NBA footage and replacing our traditional mocap animations. So that is all in an effort to make NBA 2K25 even more authentic.
Oh, here we go.
So ProPLAY first came last year in NBA 2K24, and now the dev team is taking it.
They lie so bad.
9,000. That's crazy. I don't even know how they do that. 9,000 new animations. That is insane, bro.
So 1,500 dribble animations.
I haven't even played it yet, so I want to know what that's looking like.
9,000 animations include 1,500 dribble animations, 1,100 signature shot animations, 1,300 new off the ball animations, and 150 new signature motion styles. That don't equal out to 9,000.
Biggest, I heard it's also the biggest change in 15 years, Evan. 15 years is a long time. A lot of people that play this game is younger.
I was surprised as well when I first heard this. 15 years, and I believe NBA 2K, we are now going into our 26th year, so 15 is still a long time in that. But as Mike explained earlier, in previous 2Ks, our dribble movement was managed by pre-scripted animation transitions that came from a library of mocap movements. But now, another thing powered by ProPLAY, the new dribble engine instead generates dynamic motion from NBA footage, which creates a new and more authentic feel. I know our dev team can't wait for you all to experience this firsthand. You heard from Mike earlier, this is one of his favorite features, one of his 2 favorite features out of the many that they've been working on for gameplay this year. And in the little bits and pieces, I've been able to play NBA 2K25 myself. I know everybody thinks me and Stacks are playing 2K25 all year. We are not. We do not get to play it that much more than you all do before the game comes out. But in the little bits and pieces I've been able to play, this is the feature I'm excited about as well. I'm not even a dribbler. Everybody who tunes in every week in the chat knows I can't dribble. All I do is sit in the corner and shoot threes. But even me playing this, it makes me want to kind of learn how to dribble this year and perhaps no longer just be a corner sitter.
So two things stick out to me about this. Is the one is one of Mike Wang's favorite things, favorite new things about the game. So if it's one of Mike Wang's favorite new things, I'm super excited to get my hands on it and try it out myself. And also when I hear the word dynamic, it gives me the thoughts of the possibilities that's to come with this new dribbling engine. So I'm super excited for that. I'm ready. Like I said, I'm already ready to get my hands on it and play it. I might have to hit that button again, you know, saying make a couple phone calls so I can get the game. But anyway, next let's move on to offense and shooting. So there's a signature go-to shots now, and they looked really cool. I seen some of the Jason Tatum ones, the little side step to the shot. So that one's pretty cool. But I also heard Mike mention shot canceling. let's talk about shot canceling a little bit more.
Yeah, so go-to shots is a fun one that I think everyone's going to benefit from. But along with that is this new shot canceling feature that you also heard Mike briefly mention in that video. Essentially, this lets you break out of any advanced shot at any time to transition into other moves. So together with everything we've talked about so far, so the go-to shots, the new dribble engine, and all the 9,000 new ProPLAY animations, all of that is combining to really give our offensive players a very free-flowing experience and gives them more room to be creative, which I think many in the community have been asking for.
Yeah, so man, I see some people in the chat saying they like the shot canceling. I think that can be really cool, and also combined with the new dribble engine can take your game to the next level for real, man. You using that new dribble engine, go into the shot signature shot cancel out of that, man. So it feels like it's going to be a lot of possibilities for moving on the court with the ball, and I'm super excited for that, man. I think that's going to be really, really cool. Next one is shot timing profiles. Again, just from that video we played earlier, I heard Mike explain the 2 setting options, but I think the chat as well as myself would like to know more about those.
Yeah, exactly. I saw the chat mention that as well. The context here is that over the past year and beyond, every year, we here on the community team and the dev team, we always receive a ton of feedback on shooting, right? Some players love when it's more challenging if they can benefit from it, but others, especially our friends who are newer to the game, find shooting to be too difficult. They go play multiplayer, they go into rack, and they can't hit a shot, right? So in NBA 2K25, there's a new setting called shot timing profiles, which allows you to customize the risk versus reward of your shot timing. So we're going to pull up the menu in just a second. There we go. So this is in the controller settings, and you can pick from difficulty-based, which adjusts based on the overall game difficulty you're playing in, real player percentage, and then low, normal, or high risk reward. The Courtside Report blog has the full descriptions of what the difference is between low and high, but what we want to call out is that if you are a high skill or competitive player, we think you are going to want to take that high risk and reward option, which is green or miss. If you are consistently good at timing your shot, you will get the benefits by choosing this option versus if you chose low or normal risk reward.
So what the fuck?
No, Evan.
I don't like this.
I think that creates a space for everyone to play.
That's what it does,
really
but
cool, moving forward, I'm kind of curious as to which one of these I'm going to be using. I'm going to be testing them out a lot too to kind of really sink my teeth into it, but I'm excited for Evan. Do you know what you're
I ain't trying to talk too much, Steph, because I want them to hear
it. So you know what? I'll pull up the blog and let's actually just read exactly what the settings are.
So somebody can read this yourself. I can go in there, learn my jump shot, go crazy, and somebody can just put it on low risk and be green and whites and everything like that. Well, I gotta try so fucking hard.
Or stick. A mistimed shot could still go in, but the green make window will be smaller, making it more difficult to consistently have excellent timed releases. Choosing high risk reward will offer more challenging shot timing with green or miss outcomes.
Hold on, y'all. Hold
up. If you're
up.
consistently good at timing your shots, you are sure to reap big rewards by choosing this option. So that's how low and high works. I pulled that from the blog. Again, if you missed what I just said and you want to read it again, it is in the Courtside Report blog. But for now, what's next? What's next, Dax?
All right. So next, I'm seeing something that I actually didn't hear in the video, and that's custom visual cues. Now we know what visual cues are from NBA 2K24, but now we have custom visual cues. So let's talk about those.
This is why it is worth reading the blog. There's always stuff we can't cover in full in a video or even here, so that Courtside Report is packed with a lot of info. But custom cues is pretty cool. As Dax mentioned, last year the dev team added the new shot timing visual cue setting, which let you set your ideal shot release at either the jump, set point, push, or release animation cues of your jump shot. So we've now taken that to the next level. So in NBA 2K25, in the My Player jump shot creator, you can actually set your visual cue to any point in the custom shot you've made. And then that point becomes where you release the shot button or shot stick. So it's custom cues in the sense that you pick what your cue is. If you don't like the exact point of the jump, set point, push, or release, you can pick where you want the cue to be and what's most comfortable for you when you're shooting.
Not gonna lie, that I gotta say that's pretty fire, man. Custom visual cues. I didn't even was, but now hearing you explain it too, that sounds crazy, bro. Custom visual cues. Wow. Anyway, moving forward, I'll also talk about rhythm shooting and how that works exactly.
Yeah, so this is a big one. There's a brand new way to shoot. It's called Pro Stick Rhythm Shooting. And as you heard from Mike just a few minutes ago, he said this is one of his favorite new features in 2K25. But this rewards you for accurately mimicking each player's signature shooting motion using a down-up motion of the Pro Stick, the right stick on your controller. So the way it was explained to me that kind of helped me understand this is that the down-up is kind of like the down-up motion of doing a skill meter dunk from last year, except you have to do it while matching the shooting motion with when you go down with the stick and then back up. There is the full details in the blog. I think we have the screenshot here of how it explains it to you in the game. But as you can see here, you take the stick, you bring it down, and then you move it back up to match the speed of the jump shot as the shooter releases the ball. But as Mike said, a player who does master rhythm shooting,
they done messed me up. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now. I don't even know to y'all.
Shooting. So an anecdote that he told us is that when the dev team were first introduced to it, many of them thought it was too challenging. But then the devs who did stick with it and kept practicing now love it, and they're seeing their shooting percentages rise as they get better and better at this rhythm shooting and practicing with it. So we really do encourage everybody to give it a try when NBA 2K25 comes out, especially if you are trying to take your game to the next level. But you know what? Let's say you tried it for a whole season and you're really not getting it. Don't worry, all the other shooting methods from NBA 2K24 are still in the game. So we do think it is valuable to try out rhythm shooting.
Listen, I'm about to turn my camera off for a second.
Time on it and you really can't get it, you still do have the options from last year to customize the way you want to shoot.
So it just seemed like there's so many ways right now in the game to customize the way you shoot the ball. Like you have the custom visual cues and all the other things, rhythm shooting, all the other things, shot timing profiles, all the things that we just talked about. So many ways to customize shooting the ball. I'm super excited for that. But we talked about offense a lot. I think we talked about offensive a lot. I think there's a lot of people that make lockdowns, builds, and worried about the defensive side of the ball that kind of want to hear a little bit about defense. So let's see what we got there, man.
All they doing is reading the courtside report.
All right, so the dev team has created this very cool defensive cutoff system. When you're on defense, you can now use that right stick and have your player quickly slide laterally to cut off someone attacking towards you. So if you're on defense and you read the ball handler and you can cut off their drive, you'll block them off, stonewall them, and you could even cause them to fumble the ball.
So I think it's so cool too, man, like about how when you watch a trailer, like how we watched this trailer fully earlier, there's a lot of things that you don't really pick up on in the trailer without the context. I know it's a lot of people's first time seeing it.
If you
how it looks visually,
go to NBA 2K25, it's on the page, front page.
Just pointing out like Ronnie and then like some Trae Young stuff in there as well. But there's a lot of things that they purposely put in these trailers like this right here to kind of display exactly what Evan was just talking about. So I'm happy we got to point this out a little bit because this probably would have went over a lot of people's heads. So happy we got to really like dive in on that one a little bit. But I see a whole bunch here about AI gameplay. What is that?
I want to know what's going on with the AI.
Before we get into AI gameplay, there was one more thing that was actually in just the blog and not the video, which was the contest system, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Mike and the dev team made some big changes here. I see the chat sees the contest system and they already want to know more about it. But the contest system in 2K25 now uses a dynamic weighting system rather than a fixed one, and that evaluates the impact of defense at the start of the shot versus the release, and then computes the proper coverage impact accordingly. And there's also improvements on how defensive coverage is calculated, which you can read about in the blog. But these changes are better reflecting what you see on your screen and reward you for playing good contests. You know what? Since the chat is asking, I'm just going to read this whole the full description of what has changed here. So this is from the blog. Again, I'm always reading from the blog here. But you will notice that perimeter and interior defensive ratings, as well as height differential, play a more important role in calculating defensive coverage. So that's what I meant when there's a different, there's been changes to how that coverage is calculated. So there you go.
All right, man. Perfect. See, I'm happy we got to highlight the defense a little bit. We was talking about shooting a whole bunch. Now we get to talk about defense. I know shot contest is another huge thing that a lot of people wanted to know a little bit more about as well. So happy we got to cover that. But now I'm back to that AI gameplay, Evan. What's going on with that? What are some of the main things there?
So there's a big list of these that you can read through. We know this is something important to many of you all in the community, but I will call out some of my favorites. There's a new spacing engine that has over 20 adjustment locations from inside the three-point arc, which feeds the AI a constant stream of spacing information. And this leads to more lifelike results and better spacing for you on the court. So when you're running a play and you don't want your players to be running into you, they do respect the spacing much better now. Another one that I'm sure many will be happy to hear is the cut to the basket logic for the AI has been improved to lessen untimely cuts to the rim in freelance by your AI teammates. And this leads to better driving lanes and drive and kick opportunities. I see the chat likes that one. One more is you now have the ability to save and share your playbooks with the community. I think I am personally going to benefit a lot from that one because I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to plays. So now our experts out there in the community can make a playbook, and then all I have to do is bring it up in the menus and run the plays and follow those X's and O's. Again, there is more here about AI gameplay that is talked about in the blog, so we will be sending you there right after this.
Evan, it's really time to lock in now, man. Really time to lock in, man. I'm getting excited just hearing all of this stuff right here, man. But last but not least, Mike talked a little bit about Learn 2K. I know every year we have a bunch of new people that haven't played 2K or just getting into the game. Let's talk about Learn 2K and how that can help those people, and even some of the people that play 2K a lot.
Yeah, so Learn 2K is a new mode. It's right on the main menu, and like the name suggests, it's going to help you learn 2K with mini games, drills, and practice scenarios. So don't just hear Learn 2K and think, you know what, I've been playing 10 years of NBA 2K, I don't need this. There is something here for everyone, as you can see here. If you're brand new, our dev team has created an awesome beginner-friendly tutorial to get you familiarized with NBA 2K, all the basic controls and everything you need to get you started. But even if you think you know everything, this is still a great place to test out the new mechanics we talked about today, such as rhythm shooting, right? If you're going to be trying out the rhythm shooting, come into Learn 2K, make sure you practice it there. You can have mini games and shot scenarios to make sure you master rhythm shooting before you
y'all can listen to it. I'll be right back.
Online. So we definitely encourage everybody to give it a try, whether you have been playing 10 years or more, or this is going to be your first year.
Yes, sir, man. So we got a lot of stuff going down right now. A lot of information was just said. I know it's probably difficult for a lot of people to hear all of that information, especially just hearing Evan talk for 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying? But no, the courtside report is available for you to go ahead and take a deeper dive in and to check it out as well. So make sure you guys do go and check out the courtside report. Also, we've been seeing a lot of questions in the Discord. I mean, in the chat right now. Make sure you go to our Discord to submit your questions. We have a Discord a channel open inside of our Discord for everyone to go and submit questions. So join the Discord. If you haven't already, this is the perfect opportunity. If you want your question answered, maybe we'll go in there, jump in it, and maybe your question will be answered. So make sure you guys do that. Okay. But we have so much more to share soon. I know a lot of people was asking about MyTeam and other things like that. Don't worry, we will be getting to those things. You know what I'm saying? The road to 2K25 is just starting here. Still a long road, man. We still got a long way to go, man. So make sure you guys lock in here. We're going to be streaming just like this for the key beats coming up. So make sure you guys stick around, man.
Yep. I see people in the chat asking about how to play earlier and all that. You might have missed it at the beginning. We talked about it in the very beginning of the show, so let's bring it up one more time. Don't forget, we have got early tip-off for NBA 2K25.
They do it early.
So if you get it for September 6th, You can play up to 2 days early on PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S and Xbox One, and PC. And this applies even if you already pre-ordered the game, and it does apply to all 4 editions of NBA 2K25 that you can see there on the left side.
Oh, damn.
All right.
I might pre-order.
Before we get up out of here, man, I just want to thank everybody for coming through.
Ain't no problem.
Appreciate everybody sharing your opinions, but we still do want to hear you guys' opinions. After watching the trailer, after hearing the breakdown of the courtside report from Evan, hearing it from Mike Wang, we want to know what you guys' thoughts are on the gameplay reveals that we also today. What we thinking, chat? What we thinking?
Yep, so we do want to know what you think. So right after we sign off here, you're going to see a QR code on your screen to take a survey, and we'll also pin the link in the chat as well if you're on your phone. That way you can click it rather than scanning your phone.
Hold up. I think they done.
Use that to let us know your thoughts, and don't forget, again, go into Discord with your questions
I'm
about
about to bring
gameplay,
up this
anything that
name.
we didn't get to talk about here right now, or anything that's not mentioned in the blog. When you go read through that, drop it in our Discord, and maybe Mike Wang will be around to answer a few.
Also, just to stay up to date on the stream schedule, make sure you follow me, make sure you follow Evan, make sure you follow Zaro on Twitter or X if you want to stay up to date.
Oh, wow.
And we'll be doing these streams as well because we talk about these upcoming streams. Also, Twitch Drops was activated for the stream. We're not going to be able to go to full, was it 90 minutes this time, but make sure you guys are here for the next stream to go ahead and try to complete your Twitch drop.
When you go into the corner, it pulls you down.
Make sure you do all of those things. Stay up to date. Any last words, Evan, before we get up out of here?
Nope, that's all I got. Gameplay's awesome. Shout out to Mike for coming in and making a little.
I wish I got to see Mike. Let me take this off. Hold up. I'm about to click on it. Okay. So this is the courtside. Damn, the fuck. There we go. This is the courtside report that they put out on gameplay. Let me move myself. Hold on. So courtside, you just Google it, it'll bring you up to it. Cool, Mr. Shoot It. What's good? So, hold on. I want to go back to that shooting stuff. Where was that? The shot time and profiles. Hold up. Let me. We received feedback from opposite ends of the spectrum on shooting this past year. Some players love the added challenge, while others found shooting to be too difficult, especially for newcomers. In NBA 2K25, we added a new setting called Shot Timing Profiles that allows you to customize the risk versus reward of your shot timing. This is I can't. I don't even know what to make of this, man. This is so funny to me. Hold on, let me. Maybe I'm reading this wrong. Since I was little. Hold up. Choosing low risk reward will provide more forgiving shot timing that emphasizes ratings, openness, and taking smart shots over the release of the button or stick. Missed time shot can still go in, but the green window will be smaller, making it more difficult to consistently have excellent time releases. Choosing high risk reward will offer more challenging shot timing with green or miss outcomes. If you're consistently good at timing your shot, you're sure to reap big rewards by choosing this option. So yeah, White's gonna be going in. So White's is definitely gonna be going in. So some people could make it harder for themselves. Like, I don't understand this whole logic. I'm trying to understand it. So I can play 2K with somebody who's not that good at shooting, and they can make it easier for them to shoot, and they could beat me because they were able to turn their shooting to easier, get a higher 3-point percentage, and be, you know, good. While I'm over here trying to time what's the point of even turning it to high risk? Like that's the thing. I don't understand how big of a green window difference is it gonna be to use high risk compared to low risk? Why would I go high risk if I can play against somebody who could have a higher 3-point percentage and I can just put it on? And then on top of that, if I put on low risk and I'm good at timing my shot, then if I do miss time, and I can still make some shots that's whites because of the game allows me to make them. No, I ain't got no issue with that. That's not what I'm talking about, Steph. So I'm fine with whites going in. I'm not fine with the two different shooting systems. So I'm saying, why didn't they just go with just low risk for everybody? Why make a high risk reward one with, you know, like, what was the purpose of making a high risk? So you only thing you can do is green, compared to somebody else going low risk. Like, that's the thing I don't know. You can't find the courtside report. Hold on, let me see. I'm put the link in the chat. Hold up. Oh shit, where's that? Damn, I don't know where's that. Hold up. Oh, here we go. Here you go, the link to the courtside report. That's the only thing. Like I would have rather they went one or the other. Just make everybody for low risk. The green window is smaller, but it's bragging rights, possibly. But I can already hear the call community now talking about, I just came out here because they take it, you know, a lot of people take it super, super serious. I came out here and I'm out here making mine green and miss, and then I got, how they gonna say it, not me, Lil Timmy with 2 thumbs, just shooting up anything, and he's making all his shots because it's low risk reward thing or whatever. So it's like punishing me for having skill or being better than him. I can see that. I can see that argument coming already, and it makes sense though. I don't care about it that much, cause y'all know how I am. I'm just playing to have fun. But okay, let's see. Custom visual cues. NBA 2K24 added the shot time and visual cue setting to select your ideal jump shot release point from jump, set point, push, or release animation cues. In NBA 2K24. You're no longer limited to these 4 options. After selecting the base, release, and release speed for your custom jump shot, you can now set your visual cue to any point in the shot, giving you full customization. That's what I thought they were gonna do last year. I hope they keep it to this, because the way I choose my my shots is different. Like where I like to release the ball on my shot is different than what they had. I had to learn shots. So now I can make a shot that I want and adjust the thing. But anyway, hell no, they don't, because they still charge motherfucking 200. That was the other thing that was funny to me. That I'm gonna go down here real fast, then I'm gonna get off, because I'm probably gonna take me a quick nap, and then I'll be making some videos. But this Learn 2K, the way this was funny to me when they said Learn 2K, Steph, for what you're saying. They was like, yeah, so if you're a beginner, you need to learn about 2K, you can go to Learn 2K and you can play it. I'm like, you still ain't got if you're a little kid, you still ain't got the money to go in there and go pay all the VC and everything that you're gonna need to do. It's gonna take you forever in my career playing with a 60 overall against AIs, unless you're making like a center. So learning how to play the game is not the big issue. The big issue is being able to pay to get your players up so you can learn how to play the game. That's the issue. Tell in, my boy. Oh man, I totally forgot to bring y'all up in here on Twitch. I'm so sorry. I ain't had the Twitch chat. It's been a minute, y'all. It's been like 3 weeks or so since I streamed last. I totally forgot about the goddamn. I probably got messages in here. Okay, yeah, I got a couple of them. Yeah, okay, yeah. Puff Daddy, my fault, y'all on Twitch. Whites is back. I sure forgot to bring over. Come on, let me pop out. And I see you, Mr. Shooter, over here on YouTube, but you was on Twitch too. I don't know how. Oh, I'm putting it over there. There you go, right there. Oh man. EA needs to lock in. They drop football. Why not drop a March Madness? Yeah, that'd be cool if they drop a March Madness. I was thinking about that too. But I know football is more popular in America, but in college, I don't think college basketball is popular worldwide. It's only popular in America. So if you're gonna do one, you might as well do one that's the most popular, because college football is way more popular than basketball. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get off. Hey, I appreciate everybody coming through, man. We had a nice stream. We learned some stuff. I'm sorry, I know I missed the beginning. I gotta go back and see if I can pull it off of 2K. 2K had where was that? 2K had damn, I can't find it now. Do I still got it open somewhere? Oh yeah, there you go, right here. I wish I could. I just want to see that Wang segment. But anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all. We gonna have a bunch of videos and stuff out. If you was here with me last year, you probably know and have an idea. We're gonna take some the information we got and kind of try to see how it's gonna work. I do think it's a W though that you can play the game earlier if you pre-order. I don't think it makes a huge difference. It does, especially for me as a YouTuber, but I don't think it makes a huge difference. Because if you couldn't play it earlier from pre-ordering, then you could still play it. Everybody still would have played it at the same time, so it wouldn't have never really mattered. But but I think that is cool. You can play it earlier if you pre-order. And I ain't got no choice now. I can't wait not to. I got to pre-order now. Anyway, I'm talking and rambling. I'm tired. This is a little bit early for me. When I woke up, I'm usually sleep for about another 4 hours. So anyway, I'm gonna holler at y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through again to stream. And then I'm gonna check y'all out later.